Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. That brings us to our last video and reminder about Dhul Hijjah in about now the days of Eid. So as we said in the previous videos, from the best actions and ibadah that we can do in this month is the actions that we do Yom Arafah. And after Yom Arafah, on the day of al-Nahr, the day of sacrifice, Yom al-Eid, Eid al-Akbar, Eid al-Adha, and Ayyam al-Tashriq, the 3 days that follow Eid al-Adha. So we said previously that fasting on this just one day of Arafah, يكفر السنة الماضية والباقية. It is an expiation for the previous year's sins and the coming year's sins. So it's expiation for 2 years of sins. On this day of Arafah, the Prophet ﷺ explained the meaning of that there is no day when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sets free more servants from hellfire, meaning He saves the necks of the believers from hellfire no more than on this day, meaning the day of Arafah. And He draws near, then praises, He draws near, then praises them to the angels, saying, what do these want? Yani the people on Yom al-Arafah who are making dua. So this is a day that we should increase so much in making dua. And that being said, what is the best dua or the best dhikr or the best saying that we can say on Yom al-Arafah? This is very, very important. And inshallah, you're going to hear this message when Dhul Hijjah starts, and you're going to hear this reminder, and I hope that we all circulate it as much as we can. And it is that the Prophet ﷺ said, the meaning of the best that anyone could say is what I and the prophets before me said, and that is, لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له له الملك وله الحمد وهو على كل شيء قدير. So we should increase in our saying this dhikr as much as we can, all the days of the year and all the days of the Hijjah, but specifically we should go very much out of our way and purposefully saying this dhikr more than any other day. Again, لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له له الملك وله الحمد وهو على كل شيء قدير. And we should contemplate and try to understand this dhikr when we say it. That leads us now to the last and most joyous of days. After this long struggling and fasting and increasing in our adhkar and increasing in our dhikr and increasing in our dua, increasing in our siyam and all these good deeds, as these are the best days to do good deeds, comes now the joy and the pleasure of Yom al-Eid. So just some reminders. What are some of the sunan regarding the day of Eid al-Adha? Definitely keep the takbirat going. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. La ilaha illallah. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Walillahi alhamd. Make sure to make ghusl. Clean yourself thoroughly with the shower. Make sure to wear your cleanest, newest clothing. Go to the Salatul Eid, a musalla preferably, meaning a large outdoor space, or a masjid if that's what's convenient for you. Go one route, come back in another route. And a lot of the ulama say the hikmah, the wisdom behind this, is if you go one route, you could say salam to a lot of different Muslims on this route. And when you go back home another route, and you don't go back the same route, you'll see another group of different Muslims where you could spread the salams to them. Attending the Eid Salah, no doubt, and praying the Eid Salah attentively. Listening to the Eid Khutbah after the Salah attentively. Spreading your salams to the Muslims in the Eid Salah and your family and your relatives. And then you have the Udhiyah, the sacrifice. Best day, no doubt, is the day of Eid, after the khutbah, to try to go out, rush to go do this sacrifice, and not even to have eaten anything that whole day until you eat from the meat that you have sacrificed. That is the sunnah of the Prophet ﷺ. But if you are going to sacrifice on any of the days after Eid al-Adha, meaning any of the 3 days after Ayyam al-Tashriq, the 11th, 12th, or 13th of Dhul Hijjah, then that is no problem at all. And with this meat, you eat from it, you give sadaqah, and you give to your neighbors and your family, and it is all jaiz, walhamdulillahi rabbil alameen. And a reminder, the Prophet ﷺ said these days of Eid are days of eating and drinking and remembering Allah. So eat and drink and enjoy your time, but don't forget dhikr Allah Azza wa Jal بارك الله فيكم وجزاكم الله خيرا والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.